Shabbatayim gam yachad. Hinei ma tohu manayim. 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 Shabbatayim gam yachad.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Hello. Hope you're having a beautiful start to your Shabbat, that you are letting go of the previous week. You are breathing it out, letting it go. It is gone, and moving yourselves into lovely, beautiful, meaningful Shabbat here at the virtual version of Congregation B'nai Israel. Hope that you are planning for a beautiful 25 hours of relaxation, of spending time with family, and of celebrating Shabbat with the soon entrance of our Shabbat bride, who sort of, in an imaginary way hangs out with us and makes our Shabbat even better. It is Shabbat under the stars. So hypothetically, in a regular world, we'd be in our courtyard all together under the actual stars. But you're going to have to pretend. So imagine, and we have our backgrounds as Shabbat under the stars. And so welcome. You're welcome to be under the stars if you'd like. If you have a portable device that goes outside, and then you can be more authentic and be outside for our service, then you can have Shabbat under the stars if you want to. But this is our virtual version of Shabbat under the stars. Our service is going to be 99.9% led by all of our youth, actually. So that is our two B'nai Mitzvah that I'll talk about in a moment, and members of our busy crew of our B'nai Israel Senior Youth Group. So they are going to be doing almost all of the entire service. Cantor Sarah, of course, is here with us and going to be helping. We have JR in the Zoom room, our youth, our leader of our youth group. Woohoo! There she is. Do your wave again. There's a little wave. Nice, right? Good. And so we are looking forward to spending this time with you as we continue with our service. So if you have an actual prayer book, great. If you don't have an actual physical prayer book and you'd like to follow along with us, you still can, because there's a virtual prayer book that you can access right on our website. So go to cbiboca.org. And then when you get to the website, you're going to hit at the top of the website, it says worship. Hit the word worship. When you get to worship, there'll be an option that says Shabbat. Hit Shabbat. And underneath the Shabbat, it'll say virtual prayer book. And then it'll take you to another website. And when you get to the virtual prayer book website, pick Shabbat, because it is Shabbat. And you can follow on with us. The page numbers will actually be exactly the same. So that way everyone can pray along and chant along and be part of our service. All right, that was a lot of talking by me. But you're not going to hear my voice very much because, like I said, everyone else is going to be leading our awesome service tonight. So we can't wait. So we have two B'nai Mitzvah tomorrow at our congregation. Woohoo! Ackerman family, 9 a.m., which is pretty fabulous. Silver family at I believe 4:45. Is that correct? 4:45 p.m. So we have double the festivities and joyousness we get to fill our Shabbat together at our congregation. So we are going to ask actually that the Silver family, along with the official bar mitzvah, Michael, will light our Shabbat candles for us. So we are, if you want to follow along in the prayer book, by the way, we are on page 2 for our lighting of our Shabbat candles. Don't forget to unmute yourselves, Silver family.
I don't think that's it. Is that it? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Can you read that, Mom? Ready? On your keys.
Okay, anyone? Okay.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Okay, you didn't. All right, light 'em.
Here, I don't want to let it. I'm just coming back.
I think you sang the Hanukkah blessing.
I did.
She did.
It's the same blessing.
Well, okay.
So it's not on.
Yeah,
Anymore.
it's Shabbat.
Yes, we're official. The candles are lit. Thank you, Silver family. Now we are in Shabbat. It is official. And so for us to continue into our Shabbat-y feeling and appreciating Shabbat, we're going to continue now with Psalm 96, which is on page 13, if you're following along in your prayer book. And we're going to continue now with Shiru Ladonai.
Shiru Ladonai, Shir Shir Chadash. Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz. Shiru Ladonai, Baruch Hu Shemo. Basru Meyom Leyom, Yeshua Tov. Unto God, sing a song. Let the whole world, sing along. Raise your voice, let the whole world rejoice. 'Cause we're all just singing a new song. Unto God, sing a song. Let the whole world sing along. Raise your voice, let the whole world rejoice. 'Cause we're all just singing a new song.
Nice. Whew, that was good. A little psalm get us into the mode of Shabbat. I definitely felt the presence of the Shabbat bride getting closer and closer. And now officially we're going to invite the Shabbat bride with a little Lecha Dodi. That's on page 20 and 21. We'll be doing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. And we're going to continue page 20.
All right, page 20. Likrat likraka, Pnei Pnei Shabbat likabela. Leha dodi likrat likraka, Pnei Pnei Shabbat likabela. Shemor v'zahor v'dibor echad, Anu El Yaham Yachad Adonai Echad U'Shemo Echad L'Shem Tiferet V'Liti La 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 L'Chadodi Likrat Kala B'nei B'nei Shabbat Nikabela L'Hadodi Likrat Kala B'nei B'nei Shabbat Nikabela Likrat Shabbat Lechu V'Nelcha Ki Mikor HaBaracha Rosh Mikedem Nesrucha Sof Ma'aseh B'Machshava Tchila La 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 L'Chadodi Ligali Kakala B'nei B'nei Shabbat Nikabela L'Chadodi Ligali Kakala B'nei B'nei Shabbat Nikabela Hitoreri Ki Ba'orech Umi Uri Shir Daveri Kavod Adonai Alifni La 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 Chadodi Ligali Kakala B'nei B'nei Shabbat Nikabela L'Hadodi Ligali Kakala B'nei B'nei Shabbat Nikabela Boi B'Shalom Ater Allah Gam V'Simha Netzah Tochmei Am Segula Boi Chala Boi Chala La 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 Hadodi Ligali Kakala B'nei B'nei Shabbat Nikabela L'Hadodi Ligali Kakala B'nei B'nei Shabbat Nikabela.
Yikada ve'yikada shemei rabba ve'amadi brachute ve'amlich machute ve'chayechon uvyomechon uchayede kol beit Yisrael bagala bagala uvizman kariv b'meru amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevorach Le'am V'lo Me'almaya Yitzbarach Yitzbarach Ve'yishtabach V'yit'ra'ar V'yit'roman V'yitnaseh V'yitadar V'yitaleh V'yitalal Shmei Kedusha B'richu Le'la Mikol Birchata V'shirata Tushbechata v'nechemata damiram be'alma b'meru amen.
In a moment, we're going to continue with the Baruch Hu. And of course, the Baruch Hu is the blessing that separates us from our Kabbalat Shabbat service and moves us into the center part of our service. If we were together, God willing, that will happen soon, we would all stand together for the Baruch Hu, but since we are wherever we are, and in our homes or wherever, it's up to you if you wish to stand or to remain seated. But we continue now with the Baruch Hu on page 28.
Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai lai lai. Yalla lai lai lai, 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 yalla lai lai lai. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamevorach. Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Le'olam Yalla lai lai lai, 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 yalla lai lai lai. We will now be moving into the Mariv Aravim, which will be found on page 30, and me and Jacob Rosenfield will be singing together. Dark, roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to night, roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to night.
Borei yom balayla, golel or b'nei oshech, golel or b'nei oshech, ve'oshech b'nei or.
Roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to night.
Borei yom.
Roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to night.
Okay, so now we're going to go to page 32 for Avat Olam. Avat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Lo Amcha V'Tah, Amcha V'Tah, Torah u'mitzvot, u'kimu mishpatim, Otanu limadeta, Alpein Adonai Eloheinu b'shavenu u'kumenu nisach be'utecha, v'nismat b'divrei Toratcha u'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael, Ohev Amo Yisrael. We will now be going on to the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed.
V'yahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavcha Chayom al levavecha, v'shinatam levanecha, v'dibarta bam, v'shivtecha b'veitecha, uvlechtecha v'derech, uvshochbecha uvkumecha, ukshartam leot aliadeha, v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha, uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha, leman tiskeru lasitem et kol mitotai v'tem kedoshim lelochechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem, asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, lehiyot lachem lelochim. Ani Adonai Elohechem.
We are going to continue now on page 39 at the top of the page. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, there's eternally Egypt, there's a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together. And we continue with Mi Chamocha, and that is on page 40.
Hello. Okay. Serious. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh. Nora tehilo, o seifele, nora tehilo, o seifele. Baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael.
We continue now with Haskivenu.
On page 40.
Now we turn to page 46 for Tefillah. Adonai sifatav tiftach ufi yagita hilateha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu ve'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov. Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rahel ve'Elohei Leah. Ha'el Hagibor, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Hasadim Tovim, Vehone HaKol, V'Zoher Haste Avot Ve'imaot, Umevi Geula Livnei V'nehem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Leolam Adonai, Mehaye HaKol Atavra LaHoshia, Mashif Harua Umari Hagashem, Mehayel HaKel Hayim Leheset, Mehaye HaKol Berahamim Ramim, Somech Noflim Verofe Holim, Umatir Azurim, Umekayem Emunato Lishanei Afar. Miha moha ba'al gevurot, umidome melech memi, umehaye, umatmi Yeshua, v'ne'eman ata hayot hakol, Baruch ata Adonai, mehaye hakol. Ata kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, ukdoshim behoyom yalaho ha'selah. Baruch atah Adonai Ha'el HaKadosh.
It is now time for the silent prayer. You may pray to yourselves silently in the book.
We continue now with Hatzivenu.
On page 40.
Shalom Ava Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Ava Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki Ata Hu Melech Adon Leho HaShalom. Ki ata hu melech Adon leho hashalom. Shalom ava Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Shalom ava Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. V'tov Yisrael Yehovecha Bishlomecha. Shalom Ava Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Ava Yisrael Amcha Tasim Tasim Leolam, Tasim Leolam. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. I'm so glad that you have been able to make it. If you do not know me, I am Ethan. I am the Religious and Cultural Vice President on the Busy Board. And once again, just thank you all for coming. So, in this week's Torah portion, Moses' father Yitro hears the great miracles which God performed for the people of Israel, and he comes down from Midian to the Israelite camp, bringing him Moses' wife and 2 sons along. Yitro advises Moses to appoint the hierarchy of magistrates and judges to assist him in the task of governing and administering justice to the people. After Moses takes his advice, he goes up to Mount Sinai for God to tell him that the Israelites are the chosen people, and he then is given the 10 Commandments. Just like in our lives, we feel like the chosen people, and we want to make sure that we follow the rules to not only help ourselves reach our goals and freedoms, but also help others. In the past, when we've had this service, we would normally be under the night sky underneath the stars, hence the name Shabbat under the stars. But tonight is different. We're all in our houses, tucked away in the corners, so we don't have to be near anybody to get sick or risk anybody else getting sick. We're all doing our part in the community to help one another. Even the smallest things we can do to help people, and some of those things we even we have at our own synagogue. We have our little free pantry. You may not know what this is, so let me tell you. The little free pantry is a beautifully painted box filled with non-perishable goods for members of our community and is in loving memory of CBI member Lori Hodges Schuyler. Just the smallest things we can do in our lives to help people, and it's so important that we do these things to make sure that, like I said before, we help ourselves and we help other people. Not only do we have the small box, but every year we have Mitzvah Day. Mitzvah Day is a great opportunity for not only kids and adults, but everybody to go out and do a mitzvah, whether it be you help donate clothes or you help hand out food to the homeless. Whatever you're doing is good for the community, and it'll help strengthen each other. Thank you, and Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for connecting Yitro to things that we can be doing in our own community. Thank you. So we are going to take a moment now and think of those in our community who are in need of healing, a physical, emotional, or spiritual healing. We think of Al Jacobson, Al Smith, Addison Sullivan, Ali Patrides, Andrea Drucker, Anthony D. Giantommaso, Arnold Plotsky, Arnold Postelnik, Barbara Pollock, Barbara Seidman, Barry Mincer, Bernard Lipsitz, Bobby Ross, Carol and Elliot Porowich, Carol Leader, Chana Bat David, Charlotte Kammer, Chava Leah Bat Esther, Claire Weiss, Craig Niswitz, Daria Levin, David Horenstein, David Schwartz, David Weinacht, David Winterfeld, Dr. Dennis Penzel, Diraj Nayal, Diane Spiro, Diego Liebman, Don Rubin, Ellie Tunison, Eric Smith, Gary Bandel, Gloria Bernstein, Gloria Plotsky, Glennis Lowe, Larry Blecker, Heshi Glatt, Ina Stanley, Ira Dembro, Ira Kafka, Irv Hurwitz, Jacqueline Gould, James Boudon, Jay Siskin, J.C. Blower, Jennifer Kirstine Curry, John Zinn, Jordan Stein, Judith Dratler, Karen Coles, Catherine Carley, Lauren Kaplan, Leonard Jerome, Schwade, Marcy, Cheryl, Masha Zilda Bat, Elia, Margot Engel, Marilyn Mincer, Mark Summerell, Marlene Lecter, Martin Springer, Marty Blecker, Marty Kucher, Melissa Schaffner, Michael Linder, Michael Rogers, Morris Ginsburg, Myron Kahn, Naomi Kirstein, Nicole McKevitt, Norma Friel, Paula Froh, Paulette Howard, Rachel Glatt, Richard Levine, Robert Grande, Robert Solomon, Robert Katz, Ronald Friedman, Rana Young, Ronnie Horn, Sarah Greenberg, Shirley Kafka, Stephen Gilbert, Stephen Kirstein, Stephen Lauren, Sue Ellen Wexler, Tammy Werner, Trip Ravenfeld, Walter Horowitz, Wendy Paskin, Valerie Levin, Franklin, Zoe Latham. To those names, we had any name that you would like to add, either here in our Zoom room, or if you are out there in YouTube land and want to add it into our chat, please take a moment to do so. In a moment, we're going to continue with Mishaberach, and that can be found on page 253.
Mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mishaberach imotenu, mekor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say
So not only is it Shabbat, not only is it Shabbat under the stars, and not only do we get to just celebrate the greatness and the wonder that is Shabbat, and going into a weekend we have B'nai Mitzvah at our congregation. It's like really festive and wonderful. But on top of it all, we think that the Bar Mitzvah boy actually is his birthday today. Is that true, Mr. Silver?
Yeah, it's my birthday.
Woo! Happy birthday. Pretty cool to have your birthday like right on the cusp of the Bar Mitzvah. That's pretty cool. So we have a little ditty for you for your birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael. Happy birthday to you.
Woo! Happy
Thank
birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. We are going to continue now with the beginnings of the heading towards the conclusion of our service. So we are going to continue now with Aleinu, which can be found on page 282. Once again, if you wish to stand, because this is be a time we would stand, please do so. If not, you can remain seated. Aleinu, once again, 282.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים HaKadosh Baruch Hu. V'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech ha'kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad U'shemo echad.
We transition our thoughts now to Mourner's Kaddish, to Kaddish Yatom. We think of those in our community who are observing 7-day mourning period, which Shiva, and our 30-day mourning period of Shloshim, and of course our yahrzeits that occur for us at our congregation on the Shabbat. In the period of Shiva, we think of Lawrence Apotheker and Sidney Cutler. In our period of Shloshim, the immediate 30-day mourning period, we think of Bernice Maslin, Jerry Lee, and Joseph Kammer. And for our yahrzeits that occur this week, we think of Joe Ackers, Solomon Barr, Charles Norman Bernstein, Sam Bickler, Joyce Binder, Flora Mae Blazer, Martha Edelman, Frank Feldman, Bess Glasser, Lucille Glazer, Lillian Goldstein, Esther Gordon, Martha Hirschberg, Elsa Hollander, Sadie Kalman, Edward Kaplan, Abner M. Kotlowitz, Helmut Kaufman, Burton Kleinman, Edward A. Cornmell, Rella Court, Edith Lean, Amy Martin, Philip Newworth, Saul Plotnick, Herbert Pomerantz, Sarah Ryder, Jane Schwab, Joseph Schwartz, Matilda Schwartz, Teresa Schwartz, Louis Schran, Ruth Smilowitz, Paul Steigman, Brett Turk, Morris Udell, Eva Wapnowitz, Mort Weiner. To those names, we had any name, again, you would like to add at this time, either in the Zoom room here, or if you want to add a name to our YouTube, please do so at this time. Kaddish Yatom Mourner's Kaddish can be found on page 294. Yitkadal v'ikadash merabah v'amad yivrach iruteh v'amlich malchuteh v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chay lechol beit Yisrael ba'agala v'zman kariv v'imru amen. יהא שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולמי עולמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי לקדושה בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל V'imru, amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel. As together we say, amen. So a couple of announcements. We have Purim is not that far away. It's pretty exciting. The theme is what is it? Today's country, Cantor, Sarah, what is it?
That's right.
That's right. So from this point forward, we're going to be talking like this for the rest of the time. From now until the Purim spiel, we'll be talking like this. Cantor Sarah says she has expertise in speaking like this.
I just want to say that if you think you don't like country, still watch it, because you're going to know the songs and you are going to, especially Rabbi Keller's song, will be worth watching all of the songs. I can't wait.
Yeah, you can't. You should wait to see my song.
I can't.
It is something.
It's going to be super fun, y'all.
It's going to be super fun, y'all. It's going to be super fun. That's what it's going to be. You should know, by the way, that Purim is going to be like an extravaganza. We're actually calling it Purim Palooza because, you know, in the situation that we're in, we're not clearly going to get together 500 of us in one room. So we're actually spending almost 10 days worth of things are happening for Purim. So soon it's going to be launched on our website, all the information, and you should take part in a bunch of cool things that we're doing for Purim. It's going to be super fun. I mean, the spiel is going to be awesome in itself, y'all. But besides that, there's so many other really, really, really cool things that are happening for every age, every single age group. There's something going on. So there are really, really, really fun things to come for Purim. So I think the auction was last night. If you haven't a chance to see the auction, I think we might be posting some of it because we recorded it. So you'll be able to watch some of the live stuff that was happening. It was pretty awesome. I have to say we had a lot of fun. I mean, again, it was virtual, but it was a lot of fun. So I think it was the most fun I've had and like a party type thing virtually, because it was pretty awesome. You know, being together would have been better, but it was really fabulous. And Purim and I don't know. I think that's it for the announcements. You're going to hear a word from JR, from our the Queen of Youth soon at the end of the service. So you'll be hearing from her. But an incredibly special thank you to all of our busy students, our busy kids, our busy group who led our service so beautifully, to each and every one of you. And a special thanks to the Silver family for doing our candles. Don't worry, Ackermans, I haven't forgotten you. You're going to do the Kiddush, so that's coming up in just a moment. And of course, we have those B'nai Mitzvah tomorrow at our congregation. So all that with the announcements. Am I missing something, Sarah?
I think we're good. I think we're good. Good job to all of our busy kids. You guys did amazing.
It was really phenomenal. So we're going to continue now with Kiddush. So we're going to have our Ackerman family lead us in said Kiddush. We are on page 5. If you want to follow along with us on page 5, there you all are in the room. We're going to spotlight you and you alone, so that you get, there you are. Woohoo! There's a bar mitzvah boy right in the middle. Hello, everybody. Very exciting. Okay, so
hello there.
We're going to continue now on page 5.
Ready. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzafanu, v'shabbat kodsho v'ahava u'rotzon hilanu, zikaron l'ma'aseh bereshit, ki hu yom tehila lemikra kodesh, zeher litziat mitzrayim, kivanu v'harta Yatanu kidashta mikol alamim v'shabbat kodsheha v'ahava uvratzon inhaltanu baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat.
Ooh, l'chaim.
This guy over here.
Well done. Very impressive. There is work for you. There's work for you, by the way. Jay, there's work for you at the synagogue, by the way, if you want. We got a lot of stuff that you can do at the synagogue. So thank you very much. That was fabulous. We'll have you do Kiddush all the time. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Mazel tov to you. We'll see you in the morning. We'll see you. We'll see you at 9:30 in the morning. want to make sure to have our awesome and fabulous youth engagement professional speak with you guys and say hi. JR, please.
Hi, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. I just wanted to say thank you to all our youth and happy bar and bat mitzvah to our kids here. I am so thrilled. You all did an amazing job. And I just want to wish you all people that are watching right now at home to have a great Shabbat Shalom and to take just 1 second to do this. Since we're in the middle of a pandemic, take one hand and take the other hand and hug yourself and smile a little bit, because I think we all need a hug, and it will be nice to have a Shabbat starting with a hug. So Shabbat Shalom to everyone, and can't wait to see you soon.
We're going to conclude on the Shabbat, right, Mr. Eitan? Aren't we? With you?
That's very true. I feel great after my hug, so I cannot wait to sing. This song is called "To Be a Light," like Shabbat under the stars, by Dan Nichols. When I fall, I will rise. In the dark, you're my light. I will walk, love will lead. In the search for ones in need, and I want to know what it means to be a light. Light a candle, say a prayer, shine a light on darkness somewhere. There is hope, this I trust, for the gracious and the just, and I want to know what it means to be a light. I want us to mean it, 'cause we hear it every year. I want us to feel it and reveal the past we fear. It's not just each other that we let go and forget, 'cause nothing burns deeper than the fires of regret. Hear the beating of the drums, start the singing, feel the hum. There are answers deep inside. Pay attention, open your eyes, and I want to know what it means to be a light. I want us to feel it, 'cause we hear it every year. I want us to feel it and reveal the past we fear. It's not just each other that we let go and forget, 'cause nothing burns deeper than the fires of regret. 'Cause nothing burns deeper than the fires of regret. And they
Woo! Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Everyone do a little Shabbat Shalom wave, everybody. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Have a wonderful Shabbat. Well done, everyone.